Welcome everybody. So today we're talking about regrowing your hair, what you need to do, mistakes people are making, and what you can do to avoid those mistakes. Let me know if you can hear me, where you're joining us from. A lot of people are burdened with hair loss. I didn't even realize until I started teaching people about hair loss. I was so shocked to see that a lot of people are actually going through hair loss, one hair issue or the other. It's either the edges, the front hair, or the top of the head, or the hair is excessively shedding. Let me know which particular situation is can you relate to. Are you losing hair? Is it shedding excessively? Are you losing your front hair? Let me know what exactly made you sign up for this class today. What is the problem you're facing? What are the challenges you're going through that made you say, okay, this class, let me sign up. I really like that you all made it today. Okay. The goal of this masterclass today is to show you why these things are happening, because normally people don't take hair seriously. Sometimes when people see you even taking care of your hair, they feel like it's luxury, like hair care is luxury. Why are you spending all that money on your hair? Why are you taking care of your hair? Why are you bothered about your hair? Do you understand? But then they don't realize that this thing is not just about hair. Some people tell you it's just hair, now it will grow. They don't realize that it's not just about hair. There are so many things that can happen that make somebody to want to regrow their hair. Do you understand? And it's not just about hair as well. Your hair is like a window to your whole body. So it shows you what is going on in your body. Okay. I'll be sharing my screen. Okay, so yes, we're talking about hair loss and how you can correct it. I'm Dr. Frances. Can you see my screen? So I asked a question and some of you answered what you feel and how it makes you feel. Depressed, ugly, low self-esteem, and all that. The truth is that you're not supposed to feel all that, because there's a way that it can be done. Okay, are you ready to feel something different? Not to feel ugly anymore, not to feel defeated, not to feel all those lots of emotions that is associated with hair loss. For me, what I felt most was I felt angry. I felt like a lot was going on and I needed to do something about it, but I didn't know what to do. I felt like I had already exhausted a lot of the options that I had. Of course, it was a case of heal yourself. I've always been in the beauty space, the hair care space, and all that. So it was a case of you that say you're doing this thing, so why not take care of yourself? So this is a safe place. Like I said earlier, this is some of the pictures of my hair. Yes, you're very ready. What I ask is that you should just stay to the end of this class so that you'll be able to get all the benefits. This was in 2022, sometime in 2022, when I was actively losing a lot of hair. And then this was early 2023. It started coming back gradually, and this was late 2023. So like December 2023. So you can see the difference from here to this place. What you notice is that this did not happen in one day. I just want us to be real. I'm not somebody that I say what cannot happen. You have to be real with yourself, because you cannot jump from here to here in one day. You cannot even do it in 2 days. You cannot even do it in 1 month. Because look at here, the hair was thinning. In fact, there was a picture of my front hair. The edges were also thinning. Okay. But you can see now my edges are back. So okay, I've lost my edges twice. This was postpartum. This was my hair 4 months postpartum, and this was in 2023. I lost this. This was braids. I did tied braids, and then this was in 2023. It had already grown back, and I'm happy that it's still there. Okay, so but in this masterclass, we're going to talk about how all these things happened. How was I able to go from here to here? And that's what I want you to learn. So what I want you to see, that we're going to cover understanding hair loss and your body, what is causing your hair loss, mistakes you are making in the process of regrowing your hair, specific ways that can help you to speed up the process of growing back your hair. Hope you are ready. Who has pen and paper? Let's get ready to write, because it's going to get serious now. So understanding hair loss. The first thing people say is that hair loss is genetic. Hair loss runs in families. My mom had it, my sister had it, my aunties had it. In fact, my mom said it started from inside. So people say a lot of those things. You can see in this picture. This is a picture. In fact, that picture I showed you before, it even got much worse and became like this. Look at how the ends was thinning so much. I know that some people's hair is like this, and some other people, their front hair is like this. So you can see something was going on here. This hair loss was happening, and you can see my face here. There was a lot of acne, pigmentation. So you see the thing happening here. It was inflamed, and you can see my face, a lot of acne and all that. But in this picture, the hair has started coming back, and you see all those acne, they are also clearing. These two things came together. I never used to have hair loss. I never used to have acne, but they came together, and you can see that pattern is like there was something systemic that was going on. and I was mistaking it for ordinary hair loss, and I was treating and treating and treating using products, and nothing was happening. You can also notice that hair loss can be nutritional. Genetic hair loss, some people, there's maybe notice that your mom lost hair, or your mom's hair thinned out over time, or your dad loses hair, and all those things. It's possible. Hair loss can be genetic, especially the one we call androgenic alopecia. Is genetic, it can run in families. But then you have to also notice that it's not, because it runs in families does not mean that you cannot do anything about it. That's a mistake that most people make. They feel that, okay, because this thing is running in our families, then I can no longer do anything about it. But that's a lie, because you can always say, okay, I don't want this thing to happen to me, and because of that, I'm going to take active steps to correct it. And so how are you going to take those active steps? Number one, I'll share all those ones with you. Then nutritional, if you're not eating well, some people, they eat junk food a lot. I hope you're taking note of these things. This class is not about telling you buy this product, apply this one, do this one, and buy that one. No, it's not what we are talking about today. Today I'm going to share with you the things that we are doing that we don't even know that we are doing. Okay. So nutritional, iron, some elements are very important for you to have good hair. Iron is very important. Iron can be found in your green vegetables. It can be found in your even in your egg, the healthy cereals. So iron is very important. If you're not able to get all those things, then you can supplement with your iron. Your iron, what's the name? Supplements. So these are some of the supplements I have. I don't know if you can see them. I have supplements I take for my because as a lady, you lose hair. Sometimes I have iron. I have HB12. This is B12 for hemoglobin. Hemoglobin helps in blood production. So I have these things because I've experienced this firsthand, and I know that I'm usually prone to getting like iron deficiency, anemia. Okay, so I try to improve my vegetable intake, but if I'm not able to, when I'm not able to, I supplement and I use other things. This is also another thing I use. This is like HB12. Is to help with sleep, quality sleep, so that someone can sleep very well. I use this too, but I don't use it all the time because normally I sleep well. Sleep is not my problem. Sleep is not my problem at all. I sleep very well, but these things help us. So nutrition are very important. Zinc, these are some key elements that are very important for you to grow your healthy hair. Omega-3 fatty acids, those ones too are very important for healthy hair. Many ladies, because of their hair losses, iron deficiency, because of the monthly cycle, so constantly losing blood during the monthly cycle, it's not easy to bleed every month for 4 days to 5 days. And those that now have heavy flow, the people that have problems like fibroid or PCOS and stuff like that, that have more blood loss, they actually are at more risk of having this kind of hair loss. Then gut health. So many people are struggling with ulcer, gastritis. Let me know if you're having any of these things I'm mentioning now. Gastric ulcer, like stomach ulcer, acid reflux, you don't sleep well. Okay. Acid reflux, stomach pain, uncalled for. There's a random stomach pain and bloating. So these things are inflammatory, chronic inflammatory conditions that can make you to, not absorb the nutrients that you need. So if your gut health is poor, gut health is made poor by the kind of things we eat. If you like to eat sweet mouths, if you like sweet things a lot, you may definitely struggle with gut health, and inflammation in your gut will cause your gut. Imagine that your gut is this tube now, and this tube, inflammation comes with swelling. This tube will swell, and then there are tiny holes inside this tube. So what happens is that when you eat and your food is passing through this tube, the nutrients will be escaping from the tube instead of entering into the bloodstream, to be escaping, because your the tube, that's your stomach and your intestines, have become inflamed. So you're going to be losing nutrients. You won't be able to absorb the nutrients that you're taking, even if you start taking like supplements. And if you have not addressed the chronic inflammation that is happening in your stomach, you may still not be able to correct your hair loss, because you're still losing nutrients. You're not absorbing enough nutrients into your body. Okay, so that's like gut health. Okay, and people that have issues with their gut, they tend to have inflammatory hair loss. Inflammatory hair loss is usually on the hairline. Inflammatory slash nutritional hair loss usually around the hairline. So if you're having problem with your edges, it could be that you're not eating what you're supposed to eat. Some people will say they eat healthy, they don't eat carbs, they're on keto diet and all that and all that. Keto diet can also be a cause of hair loss because it doesn't contain all the necessary nutrients you need for your hair to grow very well. So those are some things. Then hormonal imbalance. Hormonal imbalance is very important in hair loss, because hormonal imbalance, there's a particular hormone called cortisol. Cortisol is secreted when there is stress. And now when the body is stressed, cortisol will become high. Cortisol is in charge of a lot of things in the body. So when this hormone becomes high, it scatters the body. It makes the body feel like, oh, there's a lot going on, there's tension. I need to do something. The body will start diverting your nutrients to your important organs, your brain, your heart, your liver, your kidneys. Okay. So inflammation in the gut. So you need to first of all get a diagnosis. We'll get to question and answer session, so I don't make this too long. Okay. So we'll get to question and answer session. Note your questions so that once we get to the question and answer session, we are going to talk about the questions and answer them. Okay, so like I said, hormonal imbalance, it will scatter the body. And then the cortisol will scatter the body. The body will start taking care of important organs. And then the hair is not an important organ. When there is not enough nutrients getting to the hair, the follicles will start having problem. They'll start dying off. They'll first of all start getting smaller. That's what we call shrinking. When follicles start to shrink, the hair becomes thinner. That's what makes people to have thin hair. The hair will start thinning. Places that used to have thick hair, the hair around there will start becoming thin. Okay, that's how this one happens. And people that have thyroid problems, hormonal imbalance, PCOS, um, some form of fibroids, they are usually affected by this particular problem. So the idea is finding the hormone that is not okay and then balancing it. That's why I say find out the root cause. Once you're able to find the cause and you correct it, there's no way you still continue having hair loss. Yeah, I found out that it was nutritional. All the patterns were all pointing to nutrition. Like I said, this is stress because during this period I was having severe heartburn, acid reflux. Anything I eat, my stomach will get upset. So you see, and then this one, you can see this is thinning, iron deficiency. So I thought I was eating well, but I realized I wasn't. So a change in my diet, not only did my hair get back, but my skin even improved. You can see here the hair has become thicker and all that. So then inflammation, like I explained, just like the gut health, chronic inflammation is really bad for the hair because um it makes the hair unable to get the required nutrition because the body is always in a state of tension, trying to protect itself. So in the process of protecting itself, it scares the other, takes away the other nutrients from the hair, the skin, and the nails. Of course, I also noticed that then my nails were breaking. I had cracked nails. My nails were also cracking, and most of my clients have also confirmed that iron deficiency can also show in your nails. If you look at your nails now and notice if the nails are cracking, you understand, the nails cracking, very brittle, any small thing, your nail will break. You get so those things are very, very important. You have cracked nails, so definitely there's something happening with your iron levels. Then carelessness. Here, by carelessness, I mean some people are not just bothered. They just live their normal life, not caring about their hair. They are losing hair. They don't even care if the hair is going to grow back. They keep making different hairstyles that are not helping. So when you start losing hair, it's a very good time to act because hair loss is timed. If you don't do anything about it, it's going to get worse. And when it gets worse, trust me, you're not going to like it. Okay. And then so yeah, that's about carelessness. Just note down your questions. If you have questions, note down the questions. I'll definitely answer all your questions. Okay. So next thing we're going to talk about is the mistakes. The mistakes that are causing people not to grow out their hair. It's an era of wigs. Me, see, I love wigs a lot. I love wigs. Nobody likes wigs more than me. So some people now use that as a means of cover up. They no longer take care of their hair because they are wearing wigs. When you are over reliant on wigs and weaves, it takes you away from taking care of your hair. Instead, you're more concerned about maintaining your wigs. You pay for revamping, you're flat ironing the wig, you buy all the products you need for your wig, your heat protectants for your wig and none for your hair. You know what I mean? So some of the hair serum for the wigs, they are so pricey, but people don't mind buying those things. But instead of taking care of their own hair or actually finding out what is going on, they just don't bother to do that, but they keep buying more and more wigs to hide the problem. But you have to understand that the more you hide it, the more difficult it will be for that hair to come back when you finally want to grow it back. You understand? And then over reliance on wigs will make you to slow down your hair growth, especially around your edges, because the wig, especially if the wigs are tight, if your wig is too tight, it rests on your hair and it presses down the follicle. It's a lot of pressure on the hair, especially the front hair. So your hair remains under pressure for a long time, all through the day. It constricts blood flow to the head. If you're constantly wearing tight wigs, there will be constriction of blood. When I mean constriction, I mean reduced blood flow. The blood flow to your scalp will become reduced. You'll no longer be able to get enough blood to your scalp, the follicles where the hair grows out from. You can see that deep hole, how that scalp is showing. But here, I can barely even see the scalp, if not for the front hair. Okay, these pictures are all natural, no filters, no anything. So I just want you to see how it is for real. Then second, using the wrong products. Honestly, there is no miracle product, and the earlier you realize that there's no miracle product, the best for you. I have a hair care line, an F self care, and honestly, I've had to not sell my hair growth oil to some people because they felt that it was going to be their all and all. People don't like to learn. Even with this masterclass, I was surprised that when I was even doing the advert, some people would come to my WhatsApp and they were like, "Oh, they thought it's hair product I was selling, that they're not interested in masterclass." I mean, ignorance is for real. People don't want to learn, but they want to keep doing the same thing they've been doing that hasn't worked, and they're hoping that maybe somehow it's going to work. Okay. But the truth is that it's actually not going to work that way. You have to realize that you need to put in effort for you to see that hair growing out. So you don't realize that they have to learn. They have to learn how to actually take care of their hair. Black hair is the most difficult hair to handle. Even when you travel out of Nigeria, there are so many salons out there, but not all of them specializes in black hair. They'll tell you the black hair is this, black hair is that. They don't want to take care of the hair, because out there, if you mess up somebody's hair, you'll be ready to pay. You understand? So, but here, anybody just tell you, come, I can do your hair for you, and they'll just do rubbish. Okay. So using the wrong products. If you're using a hair growth oil, make sure that the oil you're using is, number one, is healthy, it's not dirty, because at the end of the day, when I was trying to regrow my hair, I bought one oil and I started itching like mad. My scalp was so itchy. I used a lot of oil, but that one was so itchy, and they said it was Ayurveda. I know Ayurveda and all that, but I realized at the end of the day, I poured that oil inside the transparent bottle. What? Because it came in a dark bottle. I realized that there were particles in the oil, like debris from the herbs. So those things were irritating my scalp. Imagine putting dirt on your hair and the scalp kept getting even more irritated. Somebody that's already having inflammation on the scalp and you now put dirt on your scalp. You finish work now. It's going to continue happening. So I stopped using that product. I was literally having like scales. I never used to have that. I saw like yellow flakes of skin, scalp, flaking off my scalp. I've never had that before. So try as much as possible. If you're using products, buy quality products. I'm not saying the more expensive, the better. Some products are actually expensive and you may need them. If you need a protein treatment, actually do get a protein treatment to strengthen your hair. If you need to do like a moisturizer, get a moisturizer and use it on your hair to get the best result that you need. But micromanaging may make you, not even may, will definitely damage your hair, because you don't want to get the correct thing you need. Instead, if you're really interested in your hair, I know there are people that spend a lot of money on other things, but they can never spend even 10K on their hair. Like, what am I paying 10K for hair? For hair, just hair. But they can buy a wig of 300K, even 1M, and they won't shake. So people will buy, like, their phones are like very expensive, but they cannot buy simple products to take care of their hair. Please, if you're in this class, I don't know if this class is the right class for you, or please, in this class, I'm emphasizing quality of hair care. You understand? If hair is not something you spend money on, this is not the right class for you. You can leave us now. Okay. Then not addressing the internal causes. Like I said, jumping from product to product. Any new product that launches, you buy. Your shelf is like overstocked with hair products, and you're wondering what the problem is. You'll not even allow the one you're using to work. You've already added another one and another one and another one. Those things will definitely damage your hair in the long run. I'm not even joking about it. Address the internal cause. Go to a hospital, go to a laboratory, tell them you want to do tests for your hair. If you have a hair care person there, they will direct you on the right test to do. As simple as doing a full blood count to see what is happening in your blood, to see the level of your blood. If your blood is low, if you're having iron deficiency, you can do iron test, iron to check your iron levels. You just, every lady, as long as you clock like 25, you should begin your annual medical checks. Those medical checks will help you to expose a lot of things that are going on in your body that you don't even know about. You understand? Those checks check your hormones to see if your hormones are balanced, because hormonal imbalance can cause a lot of dirty things on a woman's body. Okay, you got a lot of products and not on work. You see, it's not, less is more. To be honest, less is definitely more. Instead of buying products, now I buy more of my vegetables, my fruits, and my supplements. Those money I used to use and buy a lot of products before, I divert it into the things that go inside my body. Recently I felt that my hair edges were, getting thinner again. But then I said, okay, I realized that, okay, I wasn't taking the things I used to take before. I actually slowed down. My life, there's been a lot of stress. I wouldn't say that, currently my hair is still not shedding. My hair still sheds, just to be honest with all of you. I like to be very transparent. My hair still sheds. I still get bald spots here and there from time to time, because I'm still in that place of, excessive stress. Yes, it's very stressful. Life is like very, very stressful right now. So that constant stress is it's not good for the body. It triggers the stress hormone, and the stress hormone makes you to lose hair. So some days there are good days. Some days I say, oh, this thing is like, stress is high. It's affecting my hair. I double up on what I'm doing, and that gets me back on track. I don't know if you understand. So it's something that we have to maintain. As long as you're still in that chronic stress, if you cannot remove the stress from you, then you have to learn how to manage it. You understand? So it's not like I'm not telling you to stop doing working, because we have to work. Like we have to work. So you continue doing your work, but then you have to now start managing yourself. So this is my magnesium tablet. This is my magnesium supplement. Yes, this supplement alone, it cost me about almost 40K naira to get this. If you're not interested in your hair, how will you save that kind of money to buy this supplement? Do you understand? So I rather spend my money on these things than to go and buy anything that I'll apply on my hair. There are some things you need to apply on your hair, definitely, that is going to like help you grow out your hair. But I'm just telling you that those ones are secondary. The major thing is to find the root cause and then treat the root cause. Find out what is the problem, which hormone is the problem, which nutrient am I lacking. And you can only find out when you go to the lab, when you go to the hospital, when you consult a professional for adequate guidance, and they'll tell you, okay, look at this one. After doing tests, they'll say this hormone is low, this hormone is too high, you need to bring it down. That's where we start acting from. You act from a place of knowledge, not from a place of ignorance. Okay, please leave hair products alone. Then outsourcing 100% of your hair care and choices. Never, never. No matter how luxury the salon is, don't leave your hair entirely for them. You go to the salon and the hairstylist will tell you, oh, I have this hairstyle. Oh, it's very fine. It will look good on you. Lo and behold, it's something that's going to pull your edges. This is magnesium glycinate. Magnesium glycinate. Yes. So I said this is something that is going to pull your edges, and you now accept to do it because your hairstylist recommended it. Very, very wrong. Even a hairstylist, you should choose your hairstylist carefully now, because knowing what you know from this masterclass, you cannot be giving your hair to just anybody to take care of. Okay. And then ignoring your scalp care. From time to time, still on this outsourcing your hair care, I believe everybody should be able to do a simple wash day on their hair. Nothing too serious, but really, sometimes when you go to the salon, they're all about, the aesthetics. They want your hair to be very sleek so that they can take their after picture. They want, all those things. But on your own, when you wash your hair, you're not really interested in all the sleekness and all. I don't know about you, but for me, I'm actually not really very interested. So what we can do is to take charge. Take charge. Today I'm going to wash my hair myself. And you take your time. Because some of them don't take their time, to be very honest. You take your time and do all the treatments that you need to do for your hair. You take your time to detangle your hair. If you want to do an Ayurvedic detox, you do your detox. You want to, take your time, from time to time. I know we are very busy, but really take your time. Then ignoring your scalp care. People will make protective styles and they will carry it for 4 weeks without cleaning their scalp or washing their hair. Very wrong. Dirty hair does not help your hair to grow faster. That's something that we used to hear them when we were kids. They tell you that if your dirty hair, it will make your hair to grow. If your hair is dirty, it will grow faster. It's a lie. It will not grow faster. It will even slow down the growth of your hair because the follicles cannot breathe. They cannot breathe. That hole that the hair is coming out from. If your hair is dirty, if your scalp is dirty, then the hair cannot come out. It will be clogging the hair. So the hair will be looking for a way to come out. Before you know it, these follicles will start miniaturizing. They will start getting smaller. Okay. And some of us also just listen to hair influencers and content creators instead of hair professionals. Just me, everybody that you see that has long hair you must not listen to that person. You can listen, but everything you're listening to, take it with a grain of salt. You understand? If you see somebody and the person has long hair, of course they're creating content about long hair. Yes, I was a hair content creator before I even started studying about hair care, doing diploma in psychology, training in aesthetics. I was just a hair content creator. Then went to medical school and learned more about hair care, and then decided to specialize. So I know more than I know then. I know more now than I know then. You understand? Then I could not help anybody that has hair loss because I hadn't even learned about it. I never experienced it. I didn't know what it was all about. But when you have had hair loss and you try the conventional things and they don't work, that's when you start asking questions. What exactly is going on? You understand? Because let me say in 2017, when I had my first baby, I lost my front hair and postpartum hair loss. It grew back without me doing too much. But in 2022, I lost my hair again and did not grow back. I did all the things I did when I had that postpartum hair loss. But this time around, the hair decided not to grow back. Decided not to grow back. I don't know if you've been in that situation. Now ask yourself, why is this one not growing back? There's a problem because something is happening inside that we haven't fixed. Okay, either it's stress, hormones, or whatever. So be very careful who you listen to. Okay. Influencer, content creator, everybody's creating content now. So be very careful who you listen to. Okay. So this is so you see this now. Products did not help in any way. She used a lot of products, but you see this remained like this for a while. So this was on the 5th of July when she joined one of my programs last year. It was like this. But after talking, consulting, and all that, we were able to get to this. So in between this place and this place, she had to go in for a check. It was a virtual thing. She's based in the US. She's based in the US. So I couldn't see her. I couldn't do any treatment on her. But of course, I gave her the right direction, where to go and what to do. She was able to get some shots, some injections on her hair, and it started growing very well here. And then you can see this was 30th of August this year. It's all grown back now. You see. So another mistake people make, you see this kind of hair now, somebody will still be applying relaxer on this area. It's a no, even if you're still relaxing your hair. Because when there is ongoing hair loss, I advise people to slow down. Or if they can even leave the relaxer completely, they should just leave it completely. You understand? So that the hair can recover before they start relaxing again. So this was, it's a very nice result. And I'm happy that, listening is very important and having knowledge. She would have continued using products to treat this. And if you don't do the right thing, it starts to even get worse and worse and worse till it now becomes bald and shiny like the skin on the face, which is what we don't want. Okay, so to help you achieve the same, so okay, this is just a sample, a picture of a chart. Okay, we had a chart when she sent me that picture in August. Okay, she was talking about, she was happy that I was able to help her with that. I know what it feels like, not knowing that something was going to be possible, and then finally it was possible. And when it's now hair has to do with our confidence as women. It has something to do with our confidence as women. Some people, hair loss is a sign of being unhealthy. I don't know if you feel that way too, because I feel that way. Hair loss is like, this person is not healthy. I don't know if it's because people connect hair loss to chronic diseases like maybe cancer. But the first time I started having hair loss, I was so scared. Jesus, do I have cancer? God forbid, it's not my portion. Okay, I'll answer this question. My take on scalp oiling. So generally, let me just answer it. Scalp oiling, I do scalp oiling. Scalp oiling is very nice. It's very beneficial, especially if you're using Ayurveda oils. Ayurvedic oils have a lot of nutrients that the scalp actually needs to grow the hair effectively. So if you're using Ayurvedic oils, you can oil your scalp. But the thing about oiling your scalp is, as much as you oil it, clean it up. You understand? If you're oiling your scalp every day, then you make sure that you're washing your hair every week. The more you oil your scalp, the more you have to wash your hair. That's just the summary of the whole thing. The less you oil your scalp, the less you will need to wash your hair. And then if you have an active lifestyle of maybe working out and all, you will definitely need to be washing your hair more than the average person that doesn't engage in all of that. I hope you understand what I mean. So that's my take on scalp oiling. Scalp oiling is very beneficial. Okay, so how we can achieve similar results is by applying a holistic solution. Please write your questions. Just note down your question, maybe in your notepad. We'll get to question and answer. Okay, what can I use for my edges now? Okay, please, we'll answer all the questions. All these things we are saying, these are what you do for your edges. We just talked about products now. It's not all about products. When people ask, what should I use? Is a limiting question, because obviously you're asking for a product to use for your hair. But is the right question is, what should I do? What can I do? Because it's a whole turnaround. Is you need to apply a holistic solution to your hair, and that holistic solution is like, number one, scalp care. Scalp care, you need to take care of your scalp. Very important. Your scalp should always be clean. I know it can get dirty sometimes, but don't let it be dirty for too long. Okay, at least every 2 weeks, every 1 week. Not too bad. If you're on a protective scalp, you can clean your scalp with from time to time, and then let the scalp breathe. Okay, then stimulate blood flow. Stimulating blood flow. Washing your hair helps you to stimulate blood flow. Okay, massaging your scalp helps you to stimulate blood flow. These things are very important, because if you don't touch your scalp, it will just the blood there's, how will I put it now, gravity takes things down. But then we have to work against gravity for hair blood to get to the scalp. So sometimes you see people say bend your head and massage your scalp. Very important. That's why we advise some people that have chronic hair loss to do yoga. Not the chanting and all those things they say with the yoga, but this is just like yoga positions, taking your head down, positions that will put your head down so that blood can flow downwards. I don't know if you understand what I mean. And in process of flowing downwards, you can massage your scalp as well. Okay, so holistic solution: stimulate blood flow, yoga, washing regularly, massaging your scalp. If you have any problem area while you're resting in your house, you can just put small oil on your hand, coconut oil, castor oil, Ayurvedic oil, and just massage it. It's actually very relaxing. How to massage your scalp: put your hand on that place, apply pressure into your head, feel the pressure. You need to feel your hand pressing on your scalp. You can try it. Feel your hand pressing your scalp, and then begin to rub it, rub it, rub it in a circular motion. Rub it. That's the proper way to massage your scalp. Or you can. It's better to just press it down. You must feel that movement happening. It's not just to rub. Put your hand and just do like this, do like this. You rub your oil. You just do like this, do like this. That's not massaging. You're just rubbing the oil. So massaging is different. Put your hand on your scalp, press it down, feel the pressure of your hand on your scalp, and then begin to rub it. That's how to massage your scalp. So when you apply your product, make sure to massage your scalp. Stay hydrated, at least 2 liters of water. I told you how I bought one big water bottle because I needed to drink water. Okay, nutrient-rich diets. Like I said, vegetables are very wonderful for your hair. Don't go a day without taking vegetables. What I do now that is helping me is that I buy my vegetables in bulk, because the problem is having to buy it all the time. It's finished. You're stressed from work. How do I go and buy it? Even now, there are online shops that can deliver fresh vegetables to you. So I mean, life is getting even easier. But I like to just buy my own in bulk. I'll cook it and put it in the freezer. Anytime I want to eat, I'll just take it and put it inside my food and I eat. It helps me to be consistent. And then for fruits, I buy it in bulk as well, and juice, instead of letting the fruits spoil. Because when I say I want to be licking the fruits, most times I either forget, and then they've already spoiled. When I remember, they've already spoiled. So to avoid that wastage, I just juice everything once I buy them and put them in the bottles, put them in the fridge. At least every day there's a nutritious something. It's not just eating noodles, pasta. Reduce processed foods as much as possible. They trigger the inflammatory processes in the body, and that will keep making the problem worse. Okay, so we eat nutrient-rich diet. Then they find out the cause of the hair loss. Do a blood count, full blood count, as simple as a full blood count. Check your hormone levels. If you can go to the hospital or to the lab, tell them that you feel stressed, you want to check you want to do a stress test. They can check your cortisol level to see if it's high. That will help them to determine if the stress is affecting your body, because it's a different thing to feel stress and then it's a different thing for your body to be responding to the stress. So what is working for me is, making my body not to respond to the stress. I don't know if that makes sense. The stress is still there, but we find a way to distract the body so that it's not responding to that stress. And that's by taking your supplements, lifestyle modifications. I don't like to hold my phone anymore at night. Normally, I sleep off scrolling through social media, replying to DM, because once I'm back from work, that's the time I have to, like, do my small business. So I'm replying to DMs, trying to, if the people ordered for anything, I'm trying to gather it all for the next day and all that. But I now sleep off in the process of being stressed, and that's going to make the cortisol hormone to now spike. Do you understand? So normally you put your body to rest gradually so that you can get quality sleep. To some people that cannot sleep, this magnesium glycinate is also very beneficial. It will help you to sleep well at night. Also, there's also melatonin. This HB12 has melatonin. This will help you to sleep well too. But I find that magnesium is good for me, so I take it at least every night. Just take it and I'm fine. So yes, that's it, the holistic solution. So I want to ask you a question. It's been very dry in the comment section. How long have you been trying to grow back your hair? I want to hear from you. 2019, Matty. Oh my God, that's a long time. Okay, at least we still have hope. It's not yet too bad. 11 years. Oh my God, that's a long time. Okay, so we are going to talk about solutions, what you can do step by step. Okay, and then how much do you think you have spent? How much have you spent trying to grow back this hair? Just average products, treatments, salon visits, and all that. I know if I go to some people's cupboard, I'll see a full stash of products that they're not even using. And whenever they look at it, they'll be like, oh my God, my money. But you cannot use it because it's not working for you. Okay. Okay, so let's continue. I just want to share some facts, growing your hair for 10 years, scalp inflammation. I see that. We'll talk about that. 5 years, 3 years, but this is something you need to understand. Hair loss is progressive. And if you don't arrest it early, it continues to get worse. Do you understand? So I'm hoping that in that 10 years or 5 years or 3 years that you've been trying to grow back your hair, you've been doing something. You not just fold your hands, When I mean doing something, I don't mean just applying products or rubbing anything on your scalp. I mean massaging your scalp, stimulating blood flow. I mean doing like procedures if it's very bad, like doing procedures like PRP. See, even if as you're doing all these things, doing all these procedures and all, the hair didn't grow back immediately. It just sustaining your follicles so that they don't die off. I don't know if you understand. Because if you don't do anything, the follicles can die. Some people say they did PRP, but they didn't see any results. The hair might not have grown out the way you expected it to be, but the PRP has helped to give your follicles some more months, some more years to stay alive. Do you understand what I mean? Because it's a process. PRP, platelet-rich plasma, is one of the hair growth treatments that can be done in a clinic. Okay, so that's what happens. It will help to keep your follicles alive so that they don't die off. Do you understand? So as much as you're waiting, don't just fold your hands. Ask somebody for help. Get a consultation. Don't just be buying products because the vendor told you that the products will sell. Most commonly marketed products are for normal scalp, people that don't have any scalp issues. Honestly, take it from me. Most products, because when this issue started with my hair, my products I was using before, they did not work again. That's when I realized that, something is actually different. Something is wrong. You understand? Something is very, very wrong because those things were no longer working. Okay, so waiting, and let me watch and see will not make it better. Luxury hair care will not make it better unless the luxury hair care is something that has the things you need. Understand what I mean? Yes, that one can work. The longer it takes to start doing the correct thing, the longer it will take to reverse the hair loss, if ever it will be reversed, if it hasn't gotten to the permanent site. Because now the thing is that some people will say that, okay, why is it taking too long now? I this person told me to do this, but I'm not seeing any result, and it's just been a month. That problem did not happen in 1 month, so it's not going to be solved in 1 month. Just realize that. I hope you understand. If it did not happen in 1 month, it's not going to be solved in 1 month. If you've been losing hair for 10 years, then you need to be patient for 10 years to let it grow back. It's just simple. And you need to understand that will help you to be consistent and patient. Because if you don't understand it, you will feel that somebody just ripped off your money. And, it's not nice to feel that way. So just have it in mind that your hair is just taking time. Because before you can see the outward growth, some cellular repair process has to happen behind the scenes. Just like when you're doing party or people that have fashion houses, you have inside place behind the scene where you sew the clothes. So that behind the scene is also important when you're talking of your hair. Something is happening that you can't see. So even if you're not seeing it, just know that something is happening. You need to be consistent because it took that long for that problem to happen. Okay. Then you also have to know that finding out why you're losing hair can save you from metabolic diseases like diabetes, fibroids, variances, and even cancer. Because, like I said, hair loss is like a chronic situation. It's a chronic inflammatory condition. So if you don't know why it's happening, you may be missing something. You understand? You may be missing something. I had a client that she didn't know that she was developing hormonal imbalance, even fibroids. But when she now went to go and check her hormones, everything is connected. That hair loss, that stomach pain, that lower abdominal pain, that heavy period, you know, that hair growth on your face, they are all connected. You need to get yourself checked to know what is going on. It's not just about the hair you're losing. Something is going on. So your hair is a window to your well-being. Even if the hair doesn't grow back, I need you to understand this. You would have saved your life. Because at the end of the day, hair care is self-care, is wellness as well. So you need to handle it and then as something that is going to help your life to get better. And you also have to know that you don't have all the time in the world. Your follicles can become permanently damaged. You understand? Okay. So let's think about how much money. Some people said they spent 19K. Let me go back to that chart. You spend 19K hair treatment and weaving. So and it's not even like you still spend it again when you go back for another treatment. And then the wigs, the new products, the treatments they give you that gave you temporary results, just like I mentioned now. And the emotional cost as well. Do that. So if you're here now, let me know what is on your mind. Let me know what is on your mind about money, the wigs, the cost, the depression, the sadness, and all that. So you can actually, you have so many products at home, but you're not using them. You can decide to practice at least how many types of magnesium glycinate can you take in a day. Everybody is different. That's why I said you need to get it checked with a professional. This is just a live session. I don't know you personally. I don't know your medical history. I cannot recommend how many tablets for you. You understand? So it's based on your medical history. That's when I'll be able to do like a recommendation that will help you. Okay, for me, once a day is all I need. So I just take once a day, but it's not the same for everybody. Okay, so you can go solo or you can use guidance. I guide a lot of people. No, hair growth is not about porosity. Product working is not about the porosity. So I was sharing some very good testimonials with you. Some of us we dye our hair. I always tell people that relaxer and dyes don't go together. Dye made the hair go like this. So but gradually we're taking off the dyed areas so that the healthy strands can breathe. You get. So I'm happy that just identify the problem because I know that previously she wouldn't have even known that it's the dye that's causing it. So just taking off the dye and maintaining a healthy hair routine. There was no internal problem. It was all about the products, wrong product. This is a classical case of using the wrong products and then the wrong choice of hair. So this is fixed now. Okay, this is another lady I worked with 29th of November 2023, and this was on 4th July. So you can see we are trying to be real. The hair is not fully back. The hair is not fully back here. This was where we started from, and this is where we are now. Okay, and you have to also understand that even when you're working, you may need to work with multiple professionals. Some people say that they are working and they feel that one person can handle everything about their hair. You may need to visit a gastroenterologist to check your stomach and suppress whatever is happening in your stomach. You may need to visit if you're having issues with your hormones, you may need to see a hormone therapist. You understand, to be doing constant checks for you. Do you understand? So it's not about what is going to take you or who is going to handle this. So my program is the Complete and Edges Restoration Program or Complete and Edges Regrowth Program. So it's my ultimate solution for women who are serious about regrowing their hair and getting their confidence back for good. I can see some of my clients in this class. Shout out to you. So it's a 5-week comprehensive personalized hair regrowth program that is designed to, expose and address the root cause of your hair loss, whether it's hormonal hair loss, hormonal imbalance, chronic inflammation, nutritional deficiencies, or poor scalp health, and also give you a step-by-step roadmap for getting your hair back. You understand? I know at this point you've learned a lot of things. Have you learned a lot? At this point, you can actually take care of your hair by yourself, and you do just fine. At least you've learned about controlling the hair loss deficiencies that you need to look out for: iron deficiency, magnesium deficiency. I've also shown you the magnesium supplement. I've shown you the iron supplement. Okay, and then so what are we going to see inside the Computer and Edges program? I just want to give you a brief of what is inside this chair program. So I've realized over time that many hair regrowth programs, they fail because they focus only on external solutions. I told you that, product. What do you use? Why is your hair long? Which relaxer are you using? Which is like the common questions I get all the time. Anybody that will see my hair, which relaxer are you using? Which drug are you using? Which supplement are you using? It's not about all those things. It's different for each person. Find out the one that you need and work on it. Then your own will also become fine. You understand? So stop focusing on the oils, the shampoos, the quick fixes that don't get the root of the problem. So chair program is different because we take a holistic approach. Your diet, your lifestyle, we're not just treating your hair, but treating you as a whole person. You understand? Because your hair is what? Your hair is an extension of your body. Your hair is part of your body. And addressing internal issues like your hormones. Like I told you, once you fix the hormone, the person will become fine. You remove the inflammation, the person will become fine. You show the person how to take care of the stress so that it will not overwhelm their body. The person will become fine. You understand? I'm still stressed. I still lose hair from time to time, but it has never been as bad as it was before because now I know what to do. I know what to take. I know how to handle my hair when such things happen. Okay. So it's like you're getting a chance to take care of your hair and your health for long term. So you don't have to keep running in cycles. It's growing, it's shedding. You don't know what to do. You understand? I'm glad that you all are learning a lot. Please, knowledge is key. Knowledge is power. Know these things so that your studies will not be cheating you. Do not be, I feel sad when I see people that used to have very good hair. Suddenly their hair has become very small and they're like, I don't know what happened though. Maybe it's the stylist, maybe it's the salon, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. I want everybody, as you're living here today, you're going to find out why you are losing hair. Don't just go and buy product. Don't just go and buy supplements. Find out why. You might even be surprised that you have some things that are hidden in your body that are going to damage your body tomorrow. You don't even know because hair is giving you signs. Your nails are giving you signs. Your skin is giving you signs that you may not be paying attention to. But when the problem now becomes too much, that's when you become overwhelmed. I don't pray for that. So in the chair program, you get like a personalized hair care. Thank you. Personalized hair care plan. We create a customized plan for you to correct your nutritional deficiencies and help you with a routine that you'll be using for your hair care. You also get a nutritional guidance. Like I said, diet is very important. Your gut health is important. After consultation, you are going to get like recommended supplements that you can start taking. And of course, that will help to correct your hormones, your nutritional deficiencies. Then your gut and hormone health support. So healing your hormone and your gut is very important because if your gut is bad, you won't be able to absorb all the nutrients you're taking. Even if you buy all these nutrients, all these supplements I'm showing you, you'll not be able to absorb them. So you'll still be stuck in the same place. Gut health is healing your gut is something that doesn't happen in one day. This is why I tell people regrowing your hair may take a longer time because you have to heal your gut. For people who have gut issues, ulcer, reflux, and all those things, you need to heal your gut first. And that may take you anywhere between 30 days to like maybe 1 to 3 months, roughly. Okay. So that's part of what you're going to get with the chair program. And then there's also ongoing coaching and support. We have a community, we have a group, so you can always ask your questions. It's not you just pay for a course and then nobody takes care of you. We have a group where you can always ask your questions, and we have like coaching from time to time, usually monthly. But because of how stressful it has been for me, I just answer the questions as they come. So when people have questions, they message and I answer the questions as they come. So I'm still trying to get back to doing our monthly course. Okay, so results in terms of results, what are you going to expect with the chair program? It's all about confidence for me. I was very happy when I woke up and then I looked at the mirror and saw that my edges were filling up. I can't explain that feeling, but I was really happy. And when I even get pictures, when my clients send me pictures and they're like, oh, see, oh, it's growing back. I feel so happy because literally I pray for this hair to grow. I changed my lifestyle for this hair to grow. I abandoned many things I like. I like sweet things, sweet biscuits. I had to leave all those things and start eating healthy. And I was very happy when I saw that the sacrifice I made was, it started to pay off. Okay. So you could see this whole thing started with me in 2022 and we are in 2023, 2024. I'm still consolidating. So it's not a quick fix. It's a lifestyle. You growing your hair care is a lifestyle that you grow into and maintain. You understand? And it's not something any other person can do for you. It's something you need to do for yourself. And you can only do that for yourself if you have the right knowledge on what to do and when to do it. Okay, we have pre-recorded videos for the chair program. So anybody that signs up into the chair program will start watching the videos immediately, and then we start our group coaching calls as well. Okay, so your edges are going to fill in. The thinning spots are going to get thicker. No more hats, scarves, wigs to cover the problem. Instead, you're going to be able to address the cause of the hair loss. Okay, and then women who were told that they will never regrow. I was happy when that my client that has the hair loss at the top of her head sent me pictures. I was like, wonderful, finally, this hair grew back. Okay, so in terms of expenses, some people feel that it's very expensive to take care of hair based on how much they've spent and all that. I don't know if anybody is feeling like that now. Some of us are still here. I appreciate you all for staying. It means that you're really enjoying this class. So who is interested in the chair program? You're interested. You have to change your lifestyle. It's compulsory. You really need to change your lifestyle because I ignored that lifestyle thing for a long time. I thought I could supplement my way to getting back my hair. I bought a lot of supplements, but it didn't just work. But changing my diet and my lifestyle for just 1 month, I saw a lot of improvement in my hair, in my skin, in my nails. My nails were so brittle, they were breaking off like really fast. But I'm happy that I was able to get all those things out of the way by changing my lifestyle and my diet. Now I don't go to bed with my phone by my bedside. I take it away. I off my phone like the screen. I reduce the light at night, open the windows, off the lights, and actually go to bed unlike what I used to do before. Let me know who and who is interested. There are not many of us that are interested. Oh wow. So we're still going to go and buy hair products. Nigerians, sha. Okay. So because this program I'm just I want it to get to as many people as possible, and the economic situation in the world, not only in our country, is everywhere. Yes, I've not been able to launch this program again because I've just been like, okay, are people ready to even take care of their hair right now? Are people just want to eat and get away with their life, or they just want to take care of their hair? Okay. So now this program is usually sold for, some people got it for 60,000, some people got it for 50. But
100,000.
because of all the things that is going around in the world, I decided to bring it down to this. So if you're in Nigeria, you can get it
The
for,
price displayed on the screen.
but you just know that
Once we
with
get the
time,
required number of people, the price is going to revert to 100,000.
okay. Then if you're getting it from US or anywhere. I know we have people here from Ghana. Yes, it's going to be an online class. All the videos are online. They are already recorded. We have videos on general hair care. We have meal plan. The program has really improved. It has really grown from what it was before when we started. Before it was just about hair care routine and all that. But now we've added something about gut health. We've also added advanced hair loss practices. We've also added our community support and the coaching course. And there are also products recommendation. We also have meal plan and supplements. So all these supplements and all, I'm going to show you step by step how to pick the particular supplements that you need. I know visiting the clinics and all can be very stressful, but you don't have to go all that far. You understand? You can work with me and then we'll get everything sorted out. Okay. So yes, you can sign up. Let me get your questions. If you have any question, please let me get the question below. Okay. Virtual consultation. Virtual consultation. Yes, please, we can chat about the virtual consultation. Is Can you send me a message on WhatsApp, please? Pretty and spicy. Do you have my WhatsApp line? You can send a message on WhatsApp. So if you're sending from Nigeria, you can use these details and send me your email address, your name, the proof of payment, and your phone number. Just send it to the WhatsApp line, my WhatsApp line, so that I will respond to you. Scalp exfoliation. You can use most products now that target hair loss. They have exfoliants, scalp exfoliants, like salicylic acid. So you realize that you can do that if you're using a hair product, it's like you're gently exfoliating your scalp every day. Sorry, every week, depending on how often you're washing. Okay. But you can definitely do that every month. Scalp exfoliation. If you're using like a scrub, you can exfoliate every month. Okay. So continue with the hair thing. So I'm just going to show you this particular lady. So she had very beautiful hair, but just like what happened to me, it started to thin hair. Please, if you're interested, if you're interested and you're in Nigeria, you can use the details. But if you're not in Nigeria, you can use. I'm going to drop a chat in the chat box, so you can use it to make payment. Okay, I'm going to drop a link so you can use it if you're not in Nigeria. So you can see her hair started to thin. Her hair started to thin here. Can you see? And from here, it came back to this. This was in July 2024. It came down to this in July 2024. So all these things are not rocket science. It's all about knowing what you need to do and then doing it. If you don't know what you're supposed to do, then you won't be able to take care of it. So this is also my own hair. For those that are complaining about their front hair, I hope you can see my hair. Can you see my hair? So this was my hair. I did braids. It was very tight. That's why I said don't allow your stylist to be making your decisions for you. These braids were very tight. This was in June 2022. When I took it down, it pulled my hair. So now that this was August 2022, do you see how long it took me? Do you see how long it took me? Almost 1 year. I thought this thing was going to grow back the same way that the postpartum hair loss grew back, but it was not growing back, and I became worried. You see, that's when I became worried because I was not like, so this thing is not growing back. Why is it not growing back? I now had to start, doing all the research and all. I now realized, okay, I need to find the cause. Found the cause, of course, mine was dietary. I had to start taking care of it. It was combined actually. I had dietary, and then I also had like the stress. Stress was causing my hormones to act up, so I now had to fix that. So, like I said, the stress, you see, is a continuous something. You need to you need to learn how to manage it adequately so that it doesn't continue showing up in your life. Your body will stop responding to the stress you're going through. Okay. Okay. So I just dropped a link here. I'm looking at your questions. Do you have to wash your hair with hot or cold water? Is it a problem having facial hair? Where can I hair checkup in Nigeria? You can do a hair checkup. It's all about doing a test. You tell them in the lab that you want to do test for your hair. They'll give you what's the name? You may need to see a doctor actually so that they will do examination for you. Outside that, in the check program, we recommend investigations for you and follow up in the program. That's the essence of the program. So you don't have to be going about. So we can help you with that to check your lab test and then report your lab test. Yes, interpret your lab test for you. Okay. Then this is also another picture. This is how my hair was in March 2022. Okay, March 2022, and then June 2022, it became like this. But I'm happy that we have gone back to this August 2023. Okay. So yeah, let me know in the comments. Do you have any other question? Do you have any other question? Yes, we're done with the lectures. If you want to sign up for the program, you can sign up at this point. But for the lectures, I'm done with my lectures. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Ask your questions if you have questions. Does anybody have any other question? 11 months baby's hair. You please, if you have extra questions for that, growing baby's hair is still holistic. Baby's hair will always grow out. You don't need to do too much. Baby's hair will always grow out, so leave the hair to grow. You understand? You can just apply your normal hair products on the baby's hair. Baby does not have any nutritional or stress issue going on. Normally, the hair will grow. It may not grow out fast, but definitely it will grow. Okay. Does anybody have any other question? Your very itchy scalp, even when you don't make your hair, is a type of hair loss. If you're having very itchy scalp, it's inflammatory hair loss. So you need to start correcting it because it goes in stages. If you can have that inflammatory hair loss, and then you may now start seeing bald patches. Okay. So those things are very important. You need to start checking out the hair loss now. It's very, if you're having very itchy scalp, it's inflammatory. You need to check it now. What is the only oil that one we use? I don't understand the question. Edit. You have the bald patches already. Please sign up for the chair program. Honestly, the chair program is very rewarding because you're getting not just courses. It's not, the chair program is not a course. It's not an online course. It's actually a proper program that you're going to get the guidance step by step, everything you need to help you to grow back your hair. You're getting nutritional advice. You're getting your advice to take care of your gut to help you absorb your nutrients. You're even getting procedures that you can do to help you treat your hair. And if you're around, you can also recommend them places for you to go and do your hair treatments. You should stop all the products entirely. Nobody's saying you should stop the products you're using entirely. Find out what you need and stick to what you actually need. Not you shouldn't stop all the products you're using. Use the right products for you. Like all these things I've explained, you should have an idea now of what you need to use. You understand? The ones that are not working, the one that when you use it, your scalp starts to itch. The one that when you use it, you're having issues with your hair. Those ones are not good for you. No matter how what people say about those products, and you're using the products and nothing is changing, it's not right for you. You understand? Find out what is causing the problem and then you take it off. You can even still continue taking your product, using your products, and your hair will still grow. How can front hair grow? Everything we discussed here should take you to the point of growing back your front hair. So this is the link. You can click this link now to sign up so you can enter into the chair program. I said a lot of things about growing back your front hair. So if you want to grow back your front hair, go back to the beginning of this course, this masterclass. Everything we talked about from maintenance, food, manipulation, all those things will help you to grow back your front hair. It's not a one-way thing. I cannot pick one thing now and tell you that this is what to grow out your front hair. The products can help you to grow out your front hair. My hair growth oil is very effective in growing out front hair. But when there's a problem that is not a superficial problem, if you have hormonal issues or you have inflammatory issues in your body and you're using a product to grow out your front hair, using that product alone may not give you the result you're looking for. You may still need to do like advanced treatments to get your hair back. I don't know if you understand. I'm going to drop a link here if you want to learn more about the chair program. I'm going to drop a link here so that you can go and learn more about the chair program. I see some of you that are already joining the program. You're doing very well. So remember I said that this is just for the 50 people. I'm still here, and those that are signing up I see you all. Hair test at normal hospital. Yes, you can. Basically, checking your iron level. The problem is that if you do a hair test in a hospital, you will need interpretation and you will need guidance to grow back that hair. You understand? Which is why this chair program is available for you. You understand? The good thing about chair program is that I'm not just a hair content creator. I'm a doctor and I specialize in psychology and aesthetic medicine. So I know what the parameters I'm looking for to see if the hair is going to grow well or what you need to adjust. Do you understand? And we've also added hormonal issues, balancing your hormones and all to the curriculum of the chair program. And it keeps getting even better. You can click the pinned message here to go and read more about the chair program so that you understand what it's all about. Because trying to go to hospital to do tests and then you are back again, the hospital, if it's not a hair clinic, you may be dismissed. I don't know if you understand what I mean, because their problem is not here. Their problem is your body, to take care of your body. But once you make a transfer, can you send me a WhatsApp message with your details your email address, your phone number, and your what's the email address, phone number, and your WhatsApp number. Of course, use your WhatsApp number to send me a message. Victoria, can you do a hair test at a normal hospital? Yes, I said you can do a hair test at a normal hospital. I've already answered you. So, but the problem is that following up after doing the hair test is where the problem lies. You understand? If you do a hair test, you're not a hair doctor. You will be able to interpret your test. I don't know if you understand me. So, but if you go to a normal hospital and they recommend the hair, they'll just give you your results and you will go with it. So, getting your care after doing that test may be a problem, which is why I'm bridging that gap for you with this chair program. With the chair program, the people in the program have benefits of being able to, you know, bypass all those long hassle of going in and out of the hospitals. Because I mean, it's not that deep. If you need to read more or learn more about the chair program, you can use the link. So this is what we're paying for the program: online course and coaching, 5 weeks online program to help you grow back your hair. We're talking of holistic hair care to grow back your hair, restore your guts, heal your hair from inside out, modify your lifestyle, and help you to live a better life. Okay, so like I said, we don't isolate hair. Your hair is part of your body, so treating your hair means treating your entire body as well. Your hair will definitely grow back after the program, not even after the program, during the program. Okay, and you will also feel better in your body. Your health will also improve while you're in the program. So it's not just about hair care, it's also about your wellness, your body, your whole body getting well. So these are some things that can happen. You see this in some people, instead of this thing getting better, instead it will become bald because they don't know what to do. They were wasting time. But like I said earlier, with hair loss, you don't waste time. You don't waste time. You attack it immediately and start treating it. Does the program include recommendation? Yes, you also get product recommendation. We recommend products that you're going to use while you're in the program, and it's a continuous program. All the people that join this program, I'm still in touch with them, and we still talk and follow up on their hair care. So it's like having me by the corner every time to assist you with your hair growth. Isn't that amazing? If you have more questions, please drop the questions here. Does anybody have any more questions? Do you still want to sign up? What is holding you back? If you've not signed up, what's holding you back? You're from Ghana. Can you pay now? Yes, you can pay now. Let me give you a link to pay. Lily, use this link I just sent now to pay. So wherever you are, if you're in Ghana, I know some people joined us from Ghana. We have some people from South Africa. We have some people from the US. We have some people from UK. You can join us from anywhere. Our program is virtual. You don't need to travel for it. Okay. Thank you everyone for making it to the class today. I can see that you don't have any more questions. So the people that signed up for the chair program, congratulations and welcome to chair program. All right, bye bye. See you in the group.